Good morning, everyone from Breckenridge, Colorado. This is the week that all the yeshivas have vacation, so we took our boys out to have some vacation here in the mountains. And when I look at the mountains, the first thing that comes to mind is the words of King David. Esa einai el haharim. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Me'ayin yavo Ezri. From where will my help come? Ezri mi'im Hashem. My help will come from Almighty God. Osei Shemayim va'aretz, maker of heaven and earth. And this is a prayer we've been saying a lot, especially since October 7th. But what is it about the mountains that you look to the mountains and you realize where your help will come? So our rabbis tell us that the word harim, which means mountains, could also be pronounced horim, which means parents. And therefore, on a deeper level, what King David is saying is, I lift my eyes not just to the mountains, but to my parents, to my ancestors. From where will my help come? I remember the special relationship that God forged with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, and all our ancestors throughout Jewish history. And they give me the courage and the strength and the inspiration to carry on and have faith, even in difficult and trying times. Indeed, in this week's Torah portion, when the Jewish people cross the sea, they sing a song of praise to God. And in it they say, Zeh keli v'yanaveu, this is my God, and I will glorify him. Elokei avi, the God of my ancestors, of my father, of Arom Menu, I will exalt him. But our rabbis point out, if you notice, first the Jews said, this is my God. Only afterwards, the God of my ancestors. Similarly to what we do 3 times a day when we open the Amidah, we say, blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, Elokeinu, our God. And then the God of our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Which means to say that it's not enough to be a Jew because my ancestors were Jewish, because I have a Jewish heritage and background, but because I have to forge my own personal connection and relationship with God. It has to be my God first. Zeh keli, it's my God, and therefore I will glorify him. And only afterwards the God of my forefathers. And every child, every Jew is capable of having a personal relationship with God. Last week something awful happened in South Africa, and I'm not even talking about that they called Israel to The Hague with the ludicrous charge of committing a genocide when Israel was actually the victim of a genocide. But as you know, cricket is the national sport in South Africa. And the captain of the South African national cricket team for under 19 years old is a Jewish boy. He's actually an observant boy. His name is David Tiger, and he's the captain of the national South Africa cricket team. He's 19 years old for the team of 19 and under. And he was given an award in the Jewish community as a rising star. And when he received his award, he said, I am not the real rising star. It's the soldiers of the IDF who are defending Israel and the Jewish people worldwide. And I dedicate my award to the soldiers of the IDF who are defending the land of Israel and the Jewish nation. Well, this comment that he made was picked up by the media. And as a result of that, he was stripped of his captainship, demoted, taken away from him, similar to like what the Nazis did in 1936, demanding that Jews do not participate in the 1936 Olympics. And he lost his position of captainship simply because he was a Jew and used his free speech to say, I'm proud of the soldiers of the IDF that are defending the Jewish nation. Well, a picture went viral of David Tiger after he lost his championship for being a proud Jew, where a year ago in 2023, one of the championship games was on Shabbat, and he would not drive to the stadium, so he was going to walk 45 minutes to go play. And he put on his uniform, and he left his house, and when he walked out the front door, his entire class, all of his teammates from high school who are on his cricket team, were waiting outside the door and walked with him, accompanied him for 45 minutes to the stadium, so he should not walk alone, in strength and in solidarity and in support for their teammate, who was the captain of their team, who they loved, respected, and admired. It was a proud Jew, and they said, if you're walking, we will walk with you. And that photo of all the teammates walking in their uniforms has gone viral. You see, this David Tiger is 19 years old. but he has a personal relationship and connection to God. He's a proud Jewish boy. It's not just because of his ancestors. He's willing to take a stand for Israel. He's willing to take a stand to honor Shabbat. And even though he faced consequences, he did it courageously and fearlessly. This is what it means. I lift my eyes to the mountains, but I don't just lift my eyes to my ancestors. I know that I can personally attain the same relationship with God and be a proud Jew just like all of my ancestors. Have a wonderful day.